Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. In this video, we're going to be going over the Fantastic Four and Namor. Now, this video is going to be just a little bit different than some of my other videos when it comes to taking a look at new characters, but I'll go ahead and explain that in just a minute. But first, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. All right, so let me go over the format of this video. So I tried this in a video for another game that I make videos for, and it worked fairly well. So this information here, so all of this information is provided by FoxNext to Tauna. Tauna is part of the FoxNext Envoy program. So if you want to see the whole video, definitely take a look at Tauna's page. Tauna, again, I want to say thank you for letting me go ahead and use the information that you have here and that you put out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show still shots. I am not going to show Tauna's video. I'm going to show still shots and then take a look at all the information that we have here. Again, if you want to see Tauna's full video, definitely go to his page and check it out. All right, so we're going to be taking a look at passives. This is the information that we have so far. Passives are level 5 and subject to change. And with that, I just want to say this is all advanced information. Advanced information is subject to change. So what we see now may not end up in the live game. But on the flip side, what we see now could very much end up in the live game. It's just how that works, especially when you're taking a look at information that is either a beta or an alpha. It's just because tweaks and things happen. So just keep that in mind as we go through this video. All right, let's take a look at the artwork here. Always good. You know what? I have to give kudos to the art department in this studio at FoxNext. They do a fantastic job. I mean, everything that they do is top notch, and I'm really impressed with everything that they do as far as the artwork goes. So fantastic job. Kudos to you guys. Thank you very much. It definitely makes the game. The art has a lot to do with the game, just immersion and everything like that as well. So very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the first character. All right, here we go. Mr. Fantastic. All right, so passive, gain 20% resistance. Fantastic Four and Namor allies gain plus 20% resistance. Gain plus 20% focus. Fantastic Four and Namor allies gain 20% focus. And then on self and each Fantastic Four ally's turn, 100% chance to apply assist now to self, Namor, or a random Fantastic Four ally. And then if assist now is applied, clear blind on that target, and then on turn choose 3 random enemies. If they have a positive effect, remove 1. All right, so a whole lot going on here. You've got resistance and focus given to everybody, Fantastic Four and Namor allies. You also have right here, you also have the assist now. So on self and each Fantastic Four ally's turn, 100% chance to apply assist now to self, Namor, or random ally. So everybody's turn, they are either going to give themselves a assist now, Namor assist now, or just a random Fantastic Four ally. So I mean, that's just crazy when you kind of think about that. Every single person having a chance to give somebody an assist now. So very cool. And then if assist now is applied, clear blind on that target. Not really sure about that one, because why would you want to clear blind on? Okay, so if assist now is applied. So if you have an ally, so let's just say Johnny's got blind, and the randomness of this ability gave him the assist now, so it would clear that blind off. So interesting. Very RNG focused there, so it's kind of hard to strategize around the RNG nature of that. Same with the choose 3 random enemies here, and if they have a positive effect, remove 1. So just it's really hard to kind of strategize around that. So I choose to just take a look at that and say, hey, it's a bonus. Cool. Yay. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next character. All right, we have Sue. We have the Invisible Woman, and I heard through the grapevine that there's some data mine information that's saying that Sue is going to be a legendary character. I don't know. That's I heard that from somebody who saw a data mine somewhere, so don't quote me on that, but that's what a data mine is suggesting, I guess. But her passive here, so when an enemy attacks a Fantastic Four ally with barrier, attack that enemy for 250% damage. Gain plus 20% max health, and then Fantastic Four and Namor allies gain 20% plus 20% max health. I like this ability. So barrier, the only other character in the game that has barrier is Rescue. And just kind of Sue and the way that her powers work, I think that was a very good use of that ability, giving that to Sue, because it's kind of what she does. So very cool there. And then again, another bonus here to all Fantastic Four and Namor allies, plus 20% max health. So so far this team looks very good synergistically. So let's see who we got for the next character. All right, so for this one here, I wanted to go ahead and stop here before we showed the passive, because it looks like here we've got two different forms of Johnny. You have his Human Torch form, and then you have his, well, non-flaming form. But so it makes me think that he's going to have an ability that transforms him into the Human Torch, and then he has abilities there. Now, with all the resistance and the focus from Mr. Fantastic and stuff, maybe we've got bleeds coming from Johnny with some of his abilities as well, because it seems like there's going to be a lot of debuffing. So we got two different forms here, similar to Captain Marvel. All right, so this is what we have for his passive. On turn, flip 2 negative effects on self to positive effects, gain 30% damage, and then Fantastic Four and Namor allies gain 30% damage, and then also gain 10,000% resistance to bleed. This guy's not going to bleed for nothing. He don't need no band-aids, nada. So very interesting. And then again, look at that. So there's another benefit to the entire team and Namor allies, that 30% damage. Very interesting passive. It seems very, very strong. Flipping those two negative effects and gaining that 30% damage. So very cool. Again, very synergistic team, it seems. Next, we have the Thing. So, passive. When attacked, attack that enemy for 100% damage. So, it seems like this guy is going to have a 100% chance to counter and at 150% damage. Now, remember, this passive here is at max, so that's the max damage he's going to do with that counter. Gain plus 20% armor, and then Fantastic Four and Namor allies gain plus 20% armor. So, with that, let's just take a look at what this team is doing for each other. You've got Mr. Fantastic, who is giving resistance and focus. You've got Sue Storm, who is giving max health plus 20% to max health. You've got Johnny, who's given increased damage to everybody. You've got the Thing here giving armor to everybody. So everybody is giving everybody something in this game. Fantastic Four and Namor allies. So that is very cool. I really am interested in that wording, though. Fantastic Four and Namor allies gain all of these effects. So is that strictly just Fantastic Four and Namor as a team, or are there going to be other characters in the game that are going to be considered allies of the Fantastic Four and Namor that these effects, that these bonuses could potentially impact? I don't know. It's just interesting the way that it's worded. It could just mean just this team. We don't know. We're going to definitely find out, obviously, when these characters enter the game. But there you go. That is the Thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the final character, Namor himself. All right, and now we have Namor. Check this out. Passive, gain plus 20% damage and plus 30% armor. And then on war offense, so here's another character that has some war benefits. On spawn, apply offense up for 2 turns to all Fantastic Four allies and self. And then on spawn, apply deflect for 2 turns to all Fantastic Four allies or self. So that first one, apply offense up for 2 turns, is for all Fantastic Four allies and himself. But the next one, the deflect, is one or the other, either all Fantastic Four allies or himself. And then we have gain additional plus 30% damage. And then you have Fantastic Four allies gain plus 30% damage. So you have another character in this team that gives damage to all the Fantastic Four allies. So very interesting. Again, take a look at the artwork. Very cool. Again, it's just it's pretty awesome. And these passives seem very interesting as well. So I'm very curious what the basics and the specials and the ultimates are going to do. Again, with as much focus as there is on resistance and focus, it seems like there could be quite a bit of debuffing with this team, especially with Johnny, with a bunch of bleeds and stuff like that. We don't know yet. And then just all these characters giving everybody on the team some sort of benefit, whether it be to the max health or to armor or to resistance focus, all that stuff. So very interesting team. I'm very much looking forward to this team coming to the game, and very interested about that data mine info about Sue becoming the legendary character. And if that's the case, who are you going to need to unlock her? I don't know. Very interesting. All right, so there you go, everybody. That's what I had to show you today. Just a quick video to go over the newest team, the newest family to come to Marvel Strike Force. I'd be very interested to hear what you have to say about this team. And again, I want to thank Tauna for letting me go ahead and show his site here. If you want to see his video, he does show quite a bit of other things. There's some other artwork shown for these characters. He's also got some predictions as far as who might be a defender or a controller or a blaster. So definitely take a look at his video. It was very good. All right, so as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.